We got shirts. 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 Guess what it is? If you've been a millennial like me, if you grew up with on a Monday night in the 90s, what happened on Monday nights, baby? We ain't talking about Monday Night Football. We talking about the Attitude Era Wrestling. And usually Monday nights is going to have a little wrestling segment with them. But tonight, after the kind of weekend I had, after the kind of weekend that Jed had, he had him a nice weekend. Lots of filming, lots of people ringing his phone. But tonight on Monday, most people dreaded Monday. But everybody watching tonight, I know what you want. You want you a MILF madness, baby. Look, you're busy out there. You done been coming up. It is snuggling season, baby. And guess what? I ain't fixing to lose me not one hoodie, man. I got about 2-3 of them mugs that I really love. Ain't parting ways with. You want to come snuggle? We can do that. But guess what? It's MILF madness tonight, baby. I got them ringing my phone. I got 5'6" motherfuckers want to be my friend now. Wanted me to do a corn dog contest down the street at Brickyard or some shit like that. Thinking he can be in some sort of MILF hunting tutorial. No, you can't just, you gotta acquire this MILF hunting sauce. You can't just be born with this. You gotta be 6 foot and up. You can't be 5'7" looking like a wiener dog talking about Jeezy's the GOAT. You gotta be like me, baby. There's only one MILF hunter in BR, Louisiana, and ask anybody in this chat who it is. I got shirts, man. Yesterday we filmed all day long with BR Sucks. We filmed some of the pilot episode for Down the Roadways, and I'm super excited. But guess what? We filmed Saturday night. Something I've been working on for a while now. Something that I hope everybody is here. Everybody knew was going on tonight, and that's why y'all here. Why y'all here tonight. But guess what? I tried to start it last Monday night. It ain't work out. I failed miserably. I need me a sound guy. I need me a focus man. Something. But this past Saturday, I decided, you know what? I'm going to try it again for this Monday. I'm going to have my segment ready. But guess what? I'm going to be the sound guy. And I'm going to be the focus man, the cameraman, all that stuff. What I need me is a stick man. And I went and found me a stick man. A stick man by the way of name of Van Wafer. We've decided, and I've been working on it, I've been thinking about it for probably since before COVID, man, and I wanted to do me an expose on the world famous Spanish moon. I don't know who out there really misses the Spanish moon like I miss it, like talking about, but I miss the Spanish moon like I miss my first love. And I've always been wondering, how come more people don't ask more questions about the Spanish moon? If you've got a great Spanish moon story, some footage, something good like that, you played there, you did your first ecstasy there, you threw up outside of the Spanish moon there, please tell me in the comments, DM me, post about it, something. Because tonight, we're going to give you a little bio, a little rundown of a place they call the Spanish moon.
The year is 1880. You are awakened by a piercing alarm from a ringing bell inside this firehouse as you hop out of bed and into a wooden horse-drawn carriage to go put out a local fire. As American towns grew into dense cities, a single fire could threaten the lives of thousands. Before steam pumpers were available, firefighters had to pump the water by hand from the fire engine. The year is 1978, and you've just done the worst line of coke ever with a teamster named Tommy at this wino flophouse named after a Little Feat song. Well, I stepped inside and stood by the door while a dark-eyed girl sang and played the guitar. Hookers and hustlers filled up the room. I heard about this place they call the Spanish Moon. But now, in 2020, there's an overgrown rock garden, graffiti, and busted out windows. The lack of activity here can be attributed to the coronavirus. Music venues were among the first businesses to close due to COVID-19, and they'll likely be among the last to reopen. Since opening in 1997, this venue has been host to acts like Riff Raff, Run the Jewels, Del the Funky Homo Sapien, and even AIDS patient. Once a star venue, COVID-19 has cast a shadow on what is now a fading memory. The Spanish Moon. What will become of it? What will become of not only all music venues, but the oldest music venue in the city? Our sources tell us that plans were in place for patrons to take a yacht from the Spanish Moon to the Republic in New Orleans via the Mississippi River. Gone are the days of whiskey sours and Tesla pills. Where will the young white kids of Baton Rouge go to find their shitty jigs now?
Have you ever wanted to drink an entire case of alcohol and still be able to run a marathon? Well, you're in luck. Brought to you by the Boston Beer Company. Truly, the unofficial drink of white dirt. Made with the wildest berries in the world. Damn. 5% alcohol by volume. Mike P from the OP. He was at that Deltron the Funky Homo Sapien show. Oh, Spanish Moon. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. All I could say is the biggest show, the biggest crowd I've ever performed in front of. Personally, I was able to walk to it from my house. Thank you to the Spanish Moon. How many of y'all knew that the Spanish Moon was named after a Little Feat song? Little Peep? No, Little Feat. The record from 1974 called The Spanish Moon. And it talks about a dark, dusty, and somewhat slimy bar where we all wish we could be right now. From what I can tell, it's abandoned. It's got graffiti all over it. Depending on who you ask, that's art or it's not. It's got some windows busted out. But I'm here to tell you, might have a ghost inside of it. To find out the rest of that, you're going to have to tune in next week for part 2 of the White Dirt Expose on the Spanish Moon with Wafer. In the meantime, I'm going to need everybody to send me their best memory and their worst memory from the Spanish Moon. I definitely had my first run-in and understood and found out what Teslas were that night. The first time whenever I first moved back to Baton Rouge from New Orleans, I was at a low spot in life. And the Spanish Moon was there to pick me up and let me know that everything's going to be okay. Via an Indian style an Indian style sitting circle in the parking lot where we all held hands. The Spanish Moon. I think I still smoked cigarettes back then. The Spanish Moon. Like he said in the expose. It started out in the 1880s as a firehouse. And how did people even put fires out in the 1880s? It was definitely horse-drawn carriage was the fire trucks. Did they even call them trucks then? Were they able to store water? How'd that even go down? Maybe that's why there's ghosts there. I heard there's a ghost there. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. I got inside sources. There was also talks of it because the guy that owns the Spanish Moon also owns the Republic of New Orleans. And people were talking about he wanted to make it like a party bus thing, but with yachts going down the Mississippi River. And people would go and get drunk at the Spanish Moon. And they would walk on over to the Mississippi River and dock these party yachts and take it all the way down to the Republic of New Orleans. Wonder what that would be like. Really, I just want to watch The Sword again. Or maybe I want to watch Randy Bobandy and Jim Leahy again. Can't do that. R.I.P. Mr. Leahy. I definitely saw them live there once. My brother saw Del Funky Homo Sapien there. I saw Jesus Piece there. I performed there. I've seen many a bando there. I've seen As Cities Burn there. The first time I ever saw As Cities Burn, I saw them there. I'm going to leave you guys to ponder that in this next commercial break. No? Not that one? No, of course not that one. We're talking about The Office here. The Netflix and chill Office. The one that they're watching in all the homemade Pornhub videos. We're talking about the mother of them all. An American cultural icon. The Jim and Pam saga. Scott's Tots. And fucking Dwight. It's what we fall asleep to. It's what we eat to. It's even what some of us have fallen in love to. It's carried us through the best of times, and it's gotten us through the worst of times. If you don't like The Office, then you've probably never been a confused millennial, procrastinating off that job application, or avoiding confronting your racist uncle on Facebook. If you don't like The Office, then you're probably some edgy white guy that runs a meme page / podcast and fronts a neo-punk band in the middle of a pandemic in 2020.
Aren't you gonna tell him?
And that commercial right there reminds me that there's still time to send in your submission for Pissy Sad Night, which is going to be this Saturday night. It's going to be a virtual Pissy Sad Night. I don't have my cup with me right now, but I think Kenny DeLeon was going to send in a poem to that. So, man, record yourself any which way, reading a poem, doing a song. It doesn't matter. Make sure you send in your virtual submission for Pissy Sad Night to be aired on the live stream. BR Sucks, Twitch.com. Send your submissions to brsuckspodcast@gmail.com. That's a commercial I made for them. I made them a commercial because I need commercials to air on here. They're an advertiser of mine. They're a sponsor of mine. We spent all day yesterday filming a scene for Down the Road a Ways, the pilot. And then I filmed another little thing for them, and we're going to continue to work together. Longtime friends of mine. Also people who missed the Spanish Moon. So, that's all I got for tonight. I came in hot, but I have been working my ass off. It's been a long 2 weeks. I do this pretty much all by myself. I try to keep fun commercials coming your way, give you a nice experience, and not just some boring talk show or just the same thing everyone else got going on. I want to keep the segments rolling. Monday nights are going to be my expose/wrestling nights. If I can't get an awesome segment that I can put my stamp on, then I'm not going to do it. So I'm probably going to save the wrestling for next Monday. But the focus on Monday is definitely we're going to have the Spanish Moon expose going. Either next Monday we're going to either be talking about the Spanish Moon's ghosts, or either I'm going to spend all week collecting stories, people's favorite stories about the Spanish Moon. Maybe I can get a couple testimonials. But you'll definitely be hearing from Van Wafer yet again. Alright, so tomorrow I'm taking the night off, and I've decided to move my Elder Scrolls night to Wednesdays. Hey, suggest a guest. If you would like to see a certain guest on here, let me know. If you'd like to hear a certain topic on here, let me know. But as it stands right now, Monday is my expose or wrestling night. Wednesday is going to be my Elder Scrolls show called By the Nine. And Friday nights are going to be my guests. Thursday nights are going to be the open night. Possibly a throwback Thursday night where we just go back and look at old White Dirt TV videos, because I sure did film a lot of shows, and you guys sure do act like y'all miss shows. So make sure you're tuning in 8 p.m. most every night. So thank you guys. And as always, Sazeba.
I love it when you get on top and you keep walking by my shit. See me, I work that lumber. I lead it to the stack, I put you in that slumber. You got a baby daddy girl, I'm the MILF hunter. A lost for words, young, I eat that nutter. Drop them kids off with the grandmother. You fucking love, you ain't got no sugar mama. You ain't heard, girl, I promise I'm a dog. Take you to the shopping mall. Fuck it in the change of style. I like a big, I like a small. Fuck y'all against the wall. I know you love it, I won't talk. When you hustling, getting out, I play my part. I ain't got no party. You can call me JedShed. Fuck your baby mama, fucking baby shark. I'm in the mood. Baby girl, I'm fit to make a move. Girl, you know what time it is. Don't act confused. I just went to urgent care just to see who over there. She got a shot up in my baby from a nurse supplying hair. Ooh, ooh. Told the girl I know what's up with you. She recognize my face. She say sometimes she bump my music. I pull off in the Hummer. She jumped in that BMW. She say that she want the cuddle. Well, I'm up enough to be your mother. That's cool with me, girl, cause I ain't bring no rubber. She said she had a hysterectomy, so we made some nuts. I like to lick, I like to suck, I like to fucking, and I love it when you get on top and you